Welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you how to set up the Pinterest tag and how to verify your domain. And this video is actually really important because if you already tried Pinterest, then you might know it's kind of hard to set up the tag, but also to create conversion campaigns, because this is a big problem for a lot of people. And with the way we set up our tag, we can make sure that doesn't happen to us. Right now, I think this works for 99% of the people. Only a few people that I have talked to, for them it didn't work, but maybe that's because they didn't set up the tag the right way. Anyways, with the way we set up our tag, we make sure that we can create conversion campaigns in the first 48 hours after verifying the tag. So this is where we left off at the previous video. Here I got a beautiful PDF for you guys, step by step on how to set up the tag, and this is what we're going to follow. But first we're going to verify our domain, and we do this by going to settings, account settings, claim, and then here we can claim our website. And we can simply do this by adding a text record to our domain. We go to domains, manage DNS settings, and here we are going to add a text record. You can always just fill in a add here, and then here you fill in the copied code from Pinterest, and this way we have here we only need to fill in the domain, click verify, and then it started the verification process, which will be automatically verified once Pinterest can find the tag. Then what we want to do is we want to set up the Pinterest tag, and as you can see, first thing that we need to do is enter the base code, and for this we need to create a Pinterest tag. And therefore we go to Pinterest and we go to conversions. Here we click next. Make sure you do select your currency that you want to be built in. Accept. Next, 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 and get started. And now it shows to create a campaign. That's not what we want. We want to go to conversions, as I said, click leave, and here we want to click add code. So this is going to create our tag, and here we can find our tag ID, which we need because this tag ID we need to fill in here. All right, what we want to do is we want to go to Shopify and go to online store, then click on actions, edit code, and we are going to copy this code. Then we go to Team Liquid. Let me show you the best way to do this. Just search for theme here, go to Team Liquid, and then search for the closing head tag. It's right here, and this is where we want to paste our code. And of course we need to change your tag ID with our own tag ID, and make sure there are no spaces in between. And you want to do the same here. Make sure there's no spaces and click save. And this way we installed the base code. All right, next we move on to the page visit, and this one we're going to put on our product page. So what we can do is we can search for product here. This is usually under sections, product template.liquid, and we need to refresh here. And what we want to do is we want to simply put this code at the bottom of this file here. Click save. Alright, next is the add to cart event, and this one can be a little bit harder because it can be in a different file for some people, depending on the theme that you're using, but also some people use an extra add to cart button, a sticky add to cart button. All those buttons need to have this code right here because it will be fired once someone clicks your add to cart button, which is basically the best way to keep track of the add to carts. And what we need to do is we need to copy this code right here. Then in our case, go to this file right here, but it can be any of these files here. And then we're going to look for our add to cart, which you can do by clicking Command F, look for add to cart. This does not always work. In our case, it doesn't. So we need to look for the button. Another thing we can do is look for button. And here we have our add to cart button. And what we need to do, as you can see, it's already in here. You need to find the closing tag of the add to cart button and put this code right in front. Alright, as I'm editing this video, I see that the tag is actually in the wrong spot. It should be one line above. As you could see in the video, the tag was already there. That's because we used the same website in the Dutch course as well, but we put it in a wrong spot there. So it should be one line above and then in the same spot before the closing tag. And you want to do this with every add to cart button that you have. So it doesn't matter if someone clicks your original add to cart button or your sticky add to cart button, it will always be tracked. Alright, once you did that, you need to also put this script at the bottom of this file, at the same place where we put the page visit event. Right here, click save. And finally, we need to install the checkout event, which is this large code right here, which is also specifically optimized for us. This code cannot be found anywhere else, and it contains the necessary things that are necessary to create conversion campaigns. So what we want to do is we want to copy this code, then go to Shopify, go to your settings, go to checkout, scroll down until you see the additional scripts, paste it here, and of course copy your tag ID and paste your tag ID here. I believe it's only on these two places. Yes. All right, then click save, and now you're done. All right, now we installed our code. We go to here, click install tag, and just click done. And now we're done, and we have to do one more thing, which is verify our tag, which is very important. Now, this may not work immediately after you've installed your tag. Sometimes it takes a while before Pinterest can actually see the tag in Shopify. So if this does not work immediately, then go ahead and try it a little bit later. Here it says it as well. It may take us up to 10 minutes to automatically detect a newly installed tag. If you'd like to verify your tag manually, please click the verify tag button. Fill in your website here. Verify. So Pinterest does this automatically if you don't do it manually, but I do suggest to try it manually. And as you can see, it's not able to detect this yet, but in the next video I'm going to show you how to do this and also how to check if you installed your tag correctly.